Today is the 7th of January, as according to the old calendar. I'm Riddle Lazar. Welcome to Voice of Roche Orthodoxy. Right, so we appear to have, so there is a second, shall we say, bonus entry in the group chat for St. Ched, because apparently there are people that celebrate St. Ched today. Anyway, our first entry for today is St. Brannock, and he's from the 6th century. His icon is right here. A 6th century saint, legends concerning him vary and are unreliable. However, it seems that he served for a time as tutor to the children of King St Brychan of Brychan, who we will commemorate on the 6th of April, and accompanied the king on pilgrimage to venerate the tombs of the apostles, possibly stopping in Brittany on his return for several years. Returning to Britain, he founded a monastery at Braunton, near Barnstaple in Devon, where his relics are said to rest beneath the church altar. St Brannock of Braunton, Brannock, England, 6th century AD. Born in Wales, he crossed to Devon in England and founded a monastery in Braunton. Right, I'm going to need to put this in the middle, aren't I? He has a Troparion, which is sung in tone 1. Righteous tutor of the children of Brychan, the Great Wonderworker, a wise Father Brannock. Thou didst win many souls for Christ by thy tireless endeavours. In Devon's Braunton Church are your concealed precious relics. Pray that we, being ever mindful of our Orthodox heritage, may never deviate from the true faith, thereby receive the reward of the blest. I feel like blessed could be spelled wrong, but I'm also not entirely certain. Maybe this is an actual word. Anyway, our next saint for the day is Kronenberg, who is a bishop, and he is from the 7th century. A bishop of Andrum in County Down, Ireland. St. Kronenberg is mentioned in connection with the Paschal controversy in AD 640. There's no further information extant. The group chat entry says St. Kronenberg, a bishop of Andrum in County Down in Ireland, and then in brackets it says 7th century. And our final entry for today is St. Kontakion, and she is from the 8th century. St. Kontakion was the mother of St. Colan, who we commemorated on the 29th of July, and the daughter of Kelly, Prince of Leinster, Ireland. Upon the death of her husband, she left Ireland and moved to Inchbroider Island in Loch Lomond in Scotland, where along with her brothers St. Comgan, who we commemorated on the 13th of October, and her son St. Folan, who is commemorated on the 9th of January, she lived as an anchoress until her repose AD 733. A church remains dedicated to her to this day. The group chat entry says St. Kontakion, Hermitess of Loch Lomond, brackets 734 AD, daughter of Kelly, Prince of Leinster, and mother of St. Colan. After her husband's death, she left Ireland and became an anchoress on the island of Inchbroider on Loch Lomond in Scotland, where a church is dedicated to her. And the final entry that's mentioned today that doesn't actually come up in here or or in the book, because I think he was commemorated back in October, right, on those sources. But apparently St. Ched, the Bishop of Lastingham, he is depicted here, is commemorated today. He died in brackets it says 664 AD. I think that's his death date. He was evangelist of the Middle Angles and East Saxons in Scotland, and significant participant in the Synod of Whitby, a meeting which resolved important differences within the church. He was the brother of St. Chad. He has a Troparion, which is sung in tone 4, and also a Kontakion, which we will read. The truth of things revealed to you as a flock The truth of things revealed... So this is the Troparion, which is sung in tone 4, and it goes, The truth of things revealed you to your flock as a rule of faith, a model of meekness, and a teacher of temperance. Therefore, through humility you attained the heights, and through poverty riches. O Hierarch Ched, our Father, entreat Christ God that our souls may be saved. And then The Kontakion is sung in tone 4, and then in brackets it also says Podaben, you sought the heights. O Hierarch Ched, divine thunder, spiritual trumpet, planter of faith, and pruner of heresies, great favourite of the Trinity, as you stand before God with the angels, pray unceasingly for us all. May those saints intercede for us before the righteous judge. I've been Reader Lazar. God bless you all, and Amen.